Hi, welcome my dear students. This is multiple submultiple angles, right? On this, we have some important results. On that, first one is cos A cos 60 degrees minus A cos 60 degrees plus A is equal to cos 3A by 4. Right? We have some important result and we will prove them, and based on that we have number of problems. We will try to do them very quickly. Right? You see, how we do this particular problem? We have left hand side, this is equal to something like cos A into cos 60 minus A into cos 60 plus A. You see, my dear students, this is something like cos A into cos A minus B into cos A plus B we can write. Cos A minus B into cos A plus B, already we told you that cos square A minus sin square B, cos square A minus sin square B, like this, right? That means in the place of A, you are having 60 degrees. Cos square 60 degrees minus sin square A. Because in the place of B, you are having A like this. Cos square 60 degrees minus sin square A. Now this is equal to cos A into cos square 60 degrees. That is what? 1 by 2 whole square. That is 1 by 4 minus sin square A, like this. Right? This sin square A, because we want to convert everything into cos, because cos 3A by 4, we write it as 1 minus cos square A, like this, right? Now this is cos A into 1 by 4 minus 1 plus cos square A, like this, right? Now this is cos A into 1 by 4 minus 1. This is what you will be getting, minus 3 by 4 plus cos square A, like this. Now this is equal to cos A into minus 3 plus 4 cos square A, right? If you take the LCM here, this is what we have got, like this, right, my dear students? Next, what we are having is, if you multiply this, what we will be getting? This is nothing but now 1 by 4, let us take common. Cos A into 4 cos square A, that become 4 cos cube A, 4 cos cube A minus 3 cos A. This is what? Minus 3 cos A, like this. Now this become cos 3A by 4. Wonderful. We have got now the right hand side part. You see, my dear students, cos 3A by 4. It's a wonderful result. This result, we use this in many situations, and for many problems also we use this result, and the proof is very simple. We just applied cos A minus B into cos A plus B. That is nothing but cos square A minus sin square B. Cos square 60 minus sin square A. This is now cos A into 1 by 4 minus of 1 minus cos square A. This is now 1 by 4 minus 1 plus this. Okay, minus 3 by 4 plus cos square A. This just multiplying, and we have got cos 3A by 4, right? We have taken the left hand side and we got the right hand side very neatly. Now based on this, right, we do immediately one problem also. See, now based on, okay, what result we have proved, based on that immediately we have got this problem. You see how we are going to do this particular problem. You see, left hand side, this is equal to, let us write, you see, my dear student, cos 20. What is this? Prove that cos 20, cos 40, cos 60, cos 80 equal to 1 by 16. This is what I am going to write, cos 60 degrees here actually. This is 1 by 2. Cos 60 degrees value is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into, we are having something like cos 20, cos 20, cos 40, I will write it as cos 60 minus 20, right? And cos 80, I will write it as cos 60 degrees plus 20 degrees, like this, right? Now we can use this formula, my dear students, cos into cos 60 minus A into cos 60 degrees plus A. Now only we proved this. This is equal to, we can write it as what? Now only we proved the result, cos 3A by 4, like this, cos 3A by 4. Let us use this particular result, what we proved. Now in the place of A, you are having, okay, 20 degrees. Now 1 by 2 into, this is now cos 3 into A. A is what? 20 degrees. 20 degrees divided by 4, like this. Now this become 1 by 8 into cos 60 degrees, right? And 1 by 8 into cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2. That means we have got 1 by 16. See, we got the right hand side part. How elegantly we have got, in a very simple way we got the left hand side we have taken, and we got very simple way the right hand side part like this. You see here, just we applied it. Okay, cos A, cos 60 minus A, cos 60 plus A, we got cos 3A by 4. Here A equal to 20 degrees. Right, 1 by 2 into cos 3 into 20 degrees by 4. That is 1 by 8 into cos 60 degrees, that equal to 1 by 16. See how elegantly we have got this particular problem. Now we have the second result, my dear students. That is sin A into sin 60 minus A into sin 60 degrees plus A is equal to sin 3A by 4. This is what we have to prove. How we prove this also, you see, my dear students. If you take the left hand side part, here sin A into, right, this is also something like sin A minus B into sin A plus B form we are having like this. Therefore this is nothing. Okay, sin A minus B into sin A plus B, you know that sin square A minus sin square B. Sin square 60 degrees minus sin square A we are going to get. Because sin A minus B into sin A plus B, already in compound angles we proved it. Right? You just verify the previous videos, then you will be getting that. Now this equal to sin A into sin square 60 degrees is, that is root 3 by 2 whole square like this. That becomes what? Root 3 by 2 whole square this. Right, root 3 by 2 whole square means what? 3 by 4. This is what now? 3 by 4 minus sin square A. You are having like this. Now you see, let us take sin A into 4, you take LCM here. 3 minus 4 sin square A. Like this. Right. Now let us multiply. What we will get here? Now 3 into sin A minus 4 into sin cube A. Whole thing divided by 4. Right, and this is nothing but sin 3a by 4. Now this is what the right hand side part. You have taken left hand side and you have got the right hand side part beautifully. You see, my dear students, this result is very, very useful while we are doing the problems part. Right, my dear students, and now we will do one problem immediately based on this one. Right, now we will do one problem immediately based on this. You observe. Now see, my dear students, this problem, second problem based on second result. Prove that sin 10 degrees, sin 30 degrees, sin 50 degrees, sin 70 degrees is equal to 1 by 16. How we will prove, you see, my dear students, now only we proved that sin A into sin 60 degrees minus A into sin 60 degrees plus A. Sin 60 degrees plus A is equal to sin 3A by 4 like this. Sin 3A by 4. Now you take here, my dear students, in the left hand side part, sin 30 degrees is actually 1 by 2. Remaining, you have take, remaining you take it as sin 10 degrees. Now, sin 10 into sin 50 degrees. Sin 50 degrees, you know that we can write as sin 60 minus 10 like this. Right, and sin 70 degrees we can write as 60 degrees plus 10 like this. Right, we are sin 10 is sin. This 50 sin 30 we written as 1 by 2 and sin 50 degrees is 60 minus 10, sin 70 is 60 plus 10 like this. Now 1 by 2 into sin A into sin 60 minus A, sin 60 plus A, this is equal to sin 3A by 4. Now that is sin 3 into 10 degrees divided by 4 like this. Now 1 by 8 into sin 3 into 10, sin 30 degrees we have got here. Now 1 by 8 into sin 30 degrees is 1 by 2. That is now 1 by 16 we have got wonderfully, right? 1 by 16, that is what the right hand side part what we require to prove, right, my dear students? See how beautifully we have got this problem, right? Based on the result, sin A, sin 60 minus A, sin 60 degrees plus A, this we proved. Based on this if you, many problems can be proved using these. If you identify that result, then we can prove many things, right? Now see, my dear students, we have result number 3, that is tan A into tan 60 degrees minus A, tan 60 degrees plus A is equal to tan 3A, where A and 3A belongs to the domain of that tan theta like this, domain of tan theta. That means A and 3A, they should not be odd multiples of 90 degrees. That means A comma 3A should belongs to R minus 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Okay, we are subtracting 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 because they are not defined at the odd multiples of 90 degrees. A and 3A are not defined. That's why we are taking out. Right, now see how we are going to prove this particular result, my dear students. You see, we have left hand side, this is equal to tan A, tan 60 minus A into tan 60 plus A. Already we know that tan A minus B into tan A plus B result we proved already. That is nothing but tan A minus B into tan A plus B. Already we proved that, right? That result we will take, and otherwise even you can write it as this is tan 60, this is actually root 3 minus tan A, right? Tan 60 minus tan A by 1 plus tan 60 into tan A. That is nothing but 1 plus tan 60 is what? Root 3 into tan A, like this. And this is tan 60 degrees plus A is root 3 plus tan A by 1 minus root 3 into tan A. Already we did this, of course. Right? Now this is equal to tan A into A minus B into A plus B. That is now 3 minus tan square A by, right? This is also A plus B into A minus B. 1 minus 3 tan square A, like this, right? It's a wonderful result. Now if you just multiply this, what you get? 3 tan A minus tan cube A divided by 1 minus 3 tan square A, like this. This is nothing but tan 3A. See how beautifully we have got the right hand side part. See, very nicely we have got the right hand. We just took, okay, its formula. Actually we have direct formula, but however we have once again proved here using A minus B into A plus B. We got just multiplied, and this is nothing but tan 3A. We have got now left hand side we have taken, and we proved the right hand side part very beautifully. Okay, my dear students. Now we will do one problem based on this result. Now see, we have immediately based on our result one problem. You see, my dear students, how we are going to do this part. Prove that tan 20 degrees, tan 40 degrees, tan 80 degrees equal to tan 60 degrees. Now only we proved that, my dear students, tan A into tan 60 minus A into tan 60 degrees plus A. Tan 60 degrees plus A is equal to tan 3A, like this. Now use this result here. Here you can easily guess that what is A. If you take A equal to, right, 20 degrees. Now we are having here now tan 20 this. Tan 40 we can write it as tan 60 degrees minus 20 degrees, and tan 60 degrees plus 20 degrees. Tan 80 degrees we can write like this. Now this is equal to tan 3A, tan 3 into 20 degrees, like this. That is now tan 60 degrees we have got, and of course this equal to root 3, and that is what the right hand side part. Very simply we have got by using this result in a very easy and a beautiful way. We have got this result just by using this result, right? Now we have one more problem, my dear students. This is what prove that tan 6 degrees, tan 42 degrees, tan 66 degrees, tan 78 degrees equal to 1, right? You see how we are going to do the the solution part. My dear students, you can observe here that what we have to take the precautions here to get this particular problem. Let us do this neatly, right? Here just observe that a single application will not be sufficient here. Okay, actually our result once again we write tan A into tan 60 degrees minus A into tan 60 degrees plus A. This is equal to tan 3A, like this. This is what? Tan 3A. Now if you take in this part, my dear students, you take suppose A equal to 6 degrees. If you take, see here, you take A equal to 6 degrees. Then what we are going to have? Tan 6 degrees into tan 60 minus 6. Okay, tan 60 minus 6, that is nothing but okay, tan 54 degrees, tan 60 plus 6, 60 plus 6 is tan 66 degrees. This is equal to what we will be getting is right, my dear students, this is tan A, tan 60 minus A, tan 60 plus A equal to tan 3A, right? Because our result is tan 3A. 3 into 6, that means tan 18 degrees we will get here, of course. What you do is now you say tan 6 degrees into, because we have here tan 66 degrees, this you write it as tan 18 degrees divided by tan 54 degrees you write, right? we have got one thing like this. You call it as some equation number 1. Beautifully we have got. You please write it as equation number 1. Next, in the same way, you take A is equal to, right, 18 degrees you take like this. If you take A equal to 18 degrees, then tan 18 degrees, tan A, tan 60 minus A, tan 60 minus 18 degrees, that is 42 degrees. Tan 60 plus 18 degrees, that is tan 78 degrees. That equal to tan 3A, 3 into 18, that is tan 54 degrees we will be having, right? You see, my dear students, now I am going to subject here tan 42 degrees, tan 78 degrees we will subject. This is equal to what we have got, tan 54 degrees divided by tan 18 degrees, like this. You call it as equation number 2, like this, right? You call it as equation number 2. Now our problem is actually what? Our problem is actually, you see, my dear students, tan 6 degrees into tan 42, okay, into tan 66. This our problem actually. See, I am writing here, right? What we have first, tan 6 into tan 66 degrees, right? Tan 6 degrees into tan 66 degrees into, right, we have next tan 42 into tan 78, tan 42 into tan 78 degrees, like this, right? Now this is equal tan 6 into tan 66 degrees we got, my dear student, this as tan 18 degrees divided by tan 54 degrees into, and the other one tan 42 into tan 78 we have got it as tan 54 degrees divided by tan 18 degrees. This is now tan 18 degrees. Now tan 18, tan 18, tan 54, tan 54. They cancel, and you have got it as 1. And you took actually the left hand side part, my dear students, you arrived the right hand side part. See how beautifully you applied this result in the necessary situation, in what manner we want, in that flexible way we, okay, written this, right? This way we will be doing this beautiful problem. Okay, we have taken two parts. One is tan 6 and tan 66 and tan 42. We have to get that idea by looking that, which is by actually you should have this formula in your mind. Tan A, tan 60 minus A, tan 60 degrees plus A. That if you have in your mind, you can do very easily. Now see, we have one more important problem, my dear students. This is independent problem, which is not depend on right the previous results, right? Now see, they given that what we have to prove. Sine square 18 degrees, we already derived sine 18. Cos 36, we already derived. We have to prove that sine square 18 degrees, cos square 36 are the roots of 16x square minus 12x plus 1 equal to 0. See, my dear students, 16x square minus 12x plus 1 is equal to 0 is the given quadratic equation, right? Once it is given like this, my dear students, what we know the roots are nothing but x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole by 2a here, right? And you know that a value is 16 here, right? And b value is minus 12 here, right? And the c value is 1, like this. Now this is equal to minus b, that means 12 plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. That is now minus 12 whole square, b square minus 4ac, 4 into 16 into 1, like this, whole by 2a, 2 into 16, like this, right? How we are going to get now this? You see, my dear students, this is 12 plus or minus 12 square, that is what? 12 square is 144 minus 64. 144 minus 64, if you do, that is 80. Okay, root 80. Root 80 value. I am writing directly, my dear students. Root 80 we can write it as, this is actually root 80 by, okay, 32, like this, right? This is now 12 plus or minus. Root 80 we can write as 16 into 5. That means 4 root 5 we can write, divided by 32, like this we can write. Wonderful. Now this is nothing but actually if you take 4 common, right? If you write 4 common, yeah, fine. What we will be doing is this right, I will, instead of 4 I will take 2 common here. What I am going to get, this is 6 plus or minus 2 root 5 by 32, right? 2 ones, 2 16s. So that means we have got 6 plus or minus 2 root 5 by 16 like this, right? 2 plus or minus that we are having here, of course. Now you see, my dear students, actually sine 18 degrees value, okay? Sine square 18 degrees if you find. Sine 18 degrees value is nothing but root 5 minus 1 by 4. This whole square if you do, what you will be getting? Okay, this is 5 plus a minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. 2 root 5 divided by 16. This is equal to 6 minus 2 root 5 by 16 like this. Okay, one of the root we have got. 6 plus or minus means we have got one of the root. Similarly, cos square 36 degrees if you take. Cos square 36 degrees if you take. You see, my dear students, cos square 30 degrees. Cos 36 is root 5 plus 1. Okay, you know that root 5 plus 1 by 4 whole square like this. Right? This is also a plus b whole square formula. A plus b plus 2ab plus 2 root 5 by 16. This is nothing but 6 plus 2 root 5 by 16 like this. Therefore, you have got these two roots are nothing but what? These. Okay. Therefore, we proved that sine square 18 and cos square 36 are both are the roots of this quadratic equation. We proved in a very simple and elegant way, my dear students. You please observe this problem and enjoy this problem, how neatly we have got it, right? Now see, my dear students, next the problem, sixth problem. Okay, prove that number 1 sine square 24 minus sine square 6 degrees equal to root 5 minus 1 by 8. And the second problem, sine square 42 minus cos square 78 equal to root 5 plus 1 by 8. How we do this solution part, my dear students? You know, sine square a minus sine square b. Already we proved it. Sine square a minus sine square b equal to sine a plus b into sine a minus b. Right? Sine a plus b into sine a minus b. Already we proved this. Now from this sine square 24 minus sine square 6 degrees. Right? In the place of a you have 24, in the place of b you have 6 degrees. This becomes sine a plus b. Sine a plus b means sine 24 plus 6 and sine a minus b. That is nothing but 24 minus 6 degrees. Right? By using this particular result. Okay, my dear students, like this. Now this becomes sine 30 degrees. Sine 30 degrees into sine 24 minus 6 is sine 18 degrees. This is 1 by 2 into sine 18 degrees is root 5 minus 1 by 4. Now we have got, see from this what we have got, root 5 minus 1 by 8. This is what the right hand side part. Okay. How beautifully we have got this problem. We took this left hand side and we applied this result and we got root 5 minus 1 by 8. See, my dear students, how nicely this problem. Now we have the second subpart. The second subpart also, how we will do is, you see, my dear students, we have here that sine square 42 minus cos square 78, something like this. Right? This we can do, right? How we can do this part is sine square a minus cos square b, or you can take, you can write it as minus cos square 78, okay, minus sine square 42 degrees. You can write like this, even like, alright. This is something like, you see, my dear students, cos square a, we know that cos square a minus sine square b is equal to cos a plus b into cos a minus b. This is something like cos a plus b into cos a minus b, right? That has used this particular result. Right? Now this equal to minus of cos a plus b. A plus b is 78 plus 42. Cos a plus b into cos a minus b. 78 minus 42 like this. Now this is minus of 78 plus 42. What it will become? Right? Wonderful. 10. 120 degrees. Right, my dear students? Minus cos 120 degrees. 78 minus 42. Right? That is nothing but some 36 degrees, right? Cos 36 degrees, right? Now this is minus into cos 120, cos 90 plus 30. that is minus sin 30, that is minus 1 by 2 into cos 36 is root 5 plus 1 by 4. Now minus into minus plus, you have got now root 5 plus 1 by 8. That is what the right hand side part. See how elegantly we have got this particular problem. You took the left hand side and applied this result and simplified. We got this. My dear students, my request is sincerely you follow all the formulas and results in trigonometry. Without formulas and results, you cannot do a single problem in trigonometry. Therefore, it is necessity that if you know just the results and formulas, concepts, you can write very well the exam, JEE Mains exam. You see, my dear students, this particular problem, seventh one, find the value of tan 10 plus tan 35 plus tan 10 into tan 35 degrees we need to find. How we do this? On looking this problem, we have to get an idea. 10 degrees plus 35 degrees is equal to 45 degrees. Let us take now tan 45 degrees. This tan 45 degrees we can write it as you said, now tan 35 plus 10 degrees. Now let us apply tan A plus B formula. Then it is nothing but tan A. Okay, tan 35 plus tan 10 divided by 1 minus tan 35 into tan 10, right? This is what. And you know that tan 45 degrees value is equal to 1. Once tan 45 degrees equal to 1, this we can write as tan 35 plus tan 10, okay? Degrees divided by 1 minus tan 35 degrees into tan 10 degrees, right? You do the cross multiplication part. Once we do the cross multiplication part like this, what we are going to get tan 35 plus tan 10 or tan 10 plus tan 35. This is equal to 1 minus tan 35 into tan 10 degrees. This is what we will be getting. Now from this tan 35 plus tan 10 plus this is tan 35 into tan 10 degrees. If you bring this side, this equal to 1. We have got, see how beautifully we got this particular problem, right, my dear students? You see, we got now, that is what we require to find. The value of that is nothing but 1. We just observing these angles, you have to get this idea. Tan 45 degrees, you split like this and observe. Okay, you split like this and do cross multiplication. From that you are getting this result, right? Good. Now 8th problem, my dear student, in the similar way how we did 7th problem, in the same way we can do this type of problem also. That is what, see here 100 plus 125, that is tan 225 degrees, right? This you can write it as you said, tan 100 plus 125 degrees you can write. In the same way we proceed. This is now tan A plus B, tan 100 plus tan 125 degrees. This whole thing divided by 1 minus tan 100 into tan 125 degrees you are having like this. Now tan 225 degrees is equal to tan 180 plus 45, that is tan 45, that value is 1. This is equal to, now you have tan 100 degrees plus tan 125 degrees, whole thing divided by 1 minus tan 100 degrees into tan 125 degrees. Now if you do the cross multiplication here, right, my dear students, if you do the cross multiplication, we will get here that tan 100 plus tan 125 degrees is equal to 1 minus tan 100 into tan 125 degrees like this. Now if you bring this to the left side, what we will be having is tan 100 plus tan 125 plus tan 100 into tan 125 is equal to 1. Right? See how elegantly we have got this particular result. Right? Tan 100 plus tan 125 plus tan 100 into 125 equal to 1. The same way we did like previous problem. Here the logic by applying, okay, once you observe this result, 100 plus 125 is nothing but 225. That you write in the form of tan A plus B formula, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. okay, and do the cross multiplication. From that you can get very easily. In coming classes we are going to discuss various amount of interesting problems, my dear students. My request on part of you is, my dear students, you please go through all the concepts. Trigonometry means only formula based, concept based. If you don't know the formulas, you can't do a single problem. Therefore, my dear students, you please write the notes clearly in your classwork, and write the notes clearly in your classwork, and okay, subscribe to the channel if you are not did, and share, like it. Thank you very much.